Nah, I ain't holding my tongue. Is there a law against the truth these days? If I left for the hoe, it's just dumb. With alcohol, I don't really need proof these days. He ain't real, and I bet it. King Henry, I'ma leave my bitches beheaded. Guns make you move, you can tell him why it's legend. My pleasure to point him out. You can tell him I said it. Tell him I said it. Tell him I said it.
I am Don the W. I am Don Juan the W DeMarco. You feel me? I almost forgot my goddamn name, nigga. AKA Wiz, AKA Wyatt, AKA the Wizard, AKA Wisdom, AKA the Great and Powerful Oz, nigga. Call me what you want, nigga. This is Oz.
Right.
Gotta be on silent, you know that, right?
The tattooist, chef man, hair man, airbrush man, t-shirt man, video shooting and edit man, recording man, everything man, except for that funny shit, man.
East side, nigga.
Rael, the Archangel, Warlock, Magician, poet, reggae artist, entrepreneur itself, the epitome of hustling, businessman in one, and never a pimp, never a player, but I shall be that Mac if necessary.
I am.
Big backhand. Big backhand.
And if they need a definition, see, pimps get played out.
Hey, hold up.
Introduction.
Hold up.
I gotta get this little. I'll go ahead.
We're trying to drop game.
Hi, I'm Laura Tate. You can find me on Instagram at rising2 the top.
Alright, put your damn headphones on.
You know, all the black people are gonna be like, what the fuck did she just say? Numerical 2. She said the number 2.
The number 2.
Yes.
I know, it sounds like you talking about some damn hair shit or
They
something.
say numerical
It's
2. How the fuck
numerical.
you spell numerical?
The miracle color 2. That's it.
They said rising numerical 2 the top, nigga. What the fuck?
Rising to the top.
Sound like you was talking about a whole nother product, goddamn.
Which product?
Well, let me
I
drop
don't
this.
know.
Mac.
And I'm planning on taking trips to Oz.
I don't think
What the fuck she want?
Dude,
No, the fuck.
dude, that
she
was
will
so
not.
freaking, like,
You'll
not
never go to
direct.
Oz.
That was so not direct. Like, you just totally jumped in there.
I'm letting you know.
I'm just gonna need you to stay in your lane, dude.
I am the wizard.
He's not in his lane.
I just went through that whole introduction
He's not
and
in
said
his
my
lane.
name like 1,000 times in different ways.
Oh,
feel
you
me?
did?
And
You
in
never
case y'all-
said that
Just
before.
in case y'all think it's a game, wizard, wisdom, whiz, wise, the
But-
great and powerful
but it says
Oz,
wisdom
Don
here.
Juan, the W, DeMarco.
What does it say here?
All of that.
Let me
Dub,
see.
all of that. Nah,
Let me see.
Nah, you a touchy
It says
ass
wisdom.
nigga.
Doesn't it say
She
wisdom?
like to touch. No.
I'm a friendly person. But I am selective with my touching. I will touch.
Did you get your shit back up?
Just saying, you touch the kettle, you get burnt. You know what I'm talking about?
Once
Really?
again, Rael,
The kettle.
Archangel, IG the same.
You feel me?
Burnt? Doesn't sound fun.
Ah, put that fire out, girl. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Real quick.
Really?
Man, let's get to this extra shit, man.
Woo! You know,
Everybody do-
Leos are fire.
How's everybody week? Your week all right, Rob? You was doing okay, man? Shit good.
It looks so cool.
Like halfway through, it was alright.
Already. We
Up to
already know
now.
how keto is going. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we chuck that up to the game. You know what I'm saying? Laura, how was your week?
It's great.
It's great now. It's the climax.
Not yet.
Oh, we getting
It's
there.
been a long time before, you know.
All right,
for that.
in a very, very short version.
We'll make it worth it. We'll make it worth it.
I'm alive, you know, I'm free, so I'm awake now.
Black, alive, and free. I love it. Straight to the point.
Oh man.
Y'all seen that? Hey, yo, before you get this started, Ron, I want you to look up Gina Rodriguez when she said the N-word because I never saw the video.
Twice. Speaking of, I got a little
I don't know why I said the
I got a
N-word.
little something to say on different places.
You're using
She said it twice.
I like everybody. But if they
Mention
eat
that.
in
She said
certain
it
people,
twice.
I just
I
don't
don't know
like.
what you're talking about. You don't
Case.
say it out loud.
Case. Nah, little
You
case.
talk out loud any other time.
She said it twice.
This nigga is whispering.
Nah. Because, hey, I'm trying to respect the rules.
Yeah,
I'm trying to respect the rules now.
Producers talk during the thing. Like, producers.
I'm trying to respect the rules. You know what I'm
You
saying? Let
listen to
niggas finish their
Rush
shit.
If you
Don't
listen
speak
to-
over. Don't hear that.
If you listen to Rush,
Less editing.
I said huh like
say
3
Russ,
times and you
anybody.
still whispering.
Twice. She said it twice, bro. You don't know that?
No.
Oh, I don't
Yes,
know.
it is.
Yeah, she said it. Okay, look. The first time she said it, and then she apologized.
and then they pulled out an old footage from back in the day where she said it before.
And she said, nigga, please. No.
Obviously,
Yeah, she said it twice.
She said it. She said it this time. You know what I'm saying?
But
Come
was
on,
she saying
Kira.
it to be
She said it
negative?
twice, as far as we know. She said it thousands of times.
Behind doors.
Hundreds of thousands.
She ain't nothing but another Paula.
Billions, nigga. Billions.
You see him out.
Trillions. And we don't know how many times.
How
she said
many
it.
times?
Now make the race the issue.
But you guys love to say
She's a
those
Paula
people
Deen,
are
man.
Black.
No.
What is
You can't
she,
say she's a
Latino,
Paula Deen.
Hispanic?
She's just a white person that says.
What is she, Latino or
If she
Hispanic?
like
Don't we look it up?
Is she Latino or is she Mexican? Or
I don't know.
Rodriguez.
Mexicans don't
or is she
like
Dominican,
Rodriguez,
Puerto Rican?
yeah, she is.
Like what is she? Like where does she come from? Let's find that out.
Look, but B-Dot be like, no. B-Dot said, fuck that.
Nah, I can
You
say
don't know
But
that.
they really are.
I can say that because I got Puerto Rican cousin that's lighter than you.
Hey, that don't
I got
mean
it.
shit.
Deal with it.
They ain't black.
What? Because I
They're
can
black.
pass because I'm dark skinned.
They're black.
Yeah,
My
skin
dad
color
is-
is everything, man.
No. You
My
gotta
grandma
tell me.
If you benefit from your skin color, I mean, I'm just being
I'm still part Dominican though.
I'm being objective right now. You know what I'm saying? If you benefit from your skin color, people may feel that is what
If you
that is what is the basis of whether or not
Hey, Laura,
say that word.
scoot
But
closer to Wiz.
B-Dot be like,
Yeah,
hell
scoot
no.
closer to Wiz. All right, come in when she scoot over some.
When my grandmother was young, you'd have thought
Yeah.
she was from India.
A little bit in because it seemed like that you in the
Indians are dark.
background. It seemed like
They
you
don't
back
show
there.
you the light, and they only show you.
He
the
dark
light
because of
and
dark
dark.
shirt. He dark
From
dark
Dominican
like.
Side.
All right.
She was light skinned, silk hair.
Interesting.
So I got light skinned jokers and dark skinned.
But
they
we
black.
all do. Like we're all.
No, I'm
different.
saying,
a
Puerto
black
Rican
woman
all
can
that.
produce anything. A kid that looks white,
Apologize.
All
Indian,
them black.
Asian. We produce everything.
Only issue I got with my Latin
They
folks
probably
when they
got
try to
that
act
about-
like they ain't
That
black
almost like, what's his
Latin
name?
Just get
and
the
try to
video
act like
right
they with the
goddamn
other.
saying it.
That's when I got an issue.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. All of these are apologized. Oh, here you go.
But if she ain't white,
No talking
shit.
during the video.
Is this it? TMZ got to be the scoop.
Yes, this is the premier.
Nah, that look like Amara and
popular
nigga.
transitions for today.
And then like what?
Just choose the
Amara, nigga.
I think it's all about the way that
Yeah,
you
fuck
use
that.
the words and why you use them. If you're singing a
She ain't talking about shit.
This is
I just wanted to see what context. I know she was singing a song. She was singing Lauryn Hill's verse, which I don't know. I don't know how Lauryn Hill feel about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's
seen
her
it when it was
song.
on
I mean,
TMZ. She
But
had
if you
said it.
say it, like I don't get the problem.
if she's
Oh,
Puerto
matter of fact,
Rican,
there you go.
if
I
she's
think they
Puerto
show it
Rican,
right there. I'm trying to find the shortest one.
Big story that's been breaking overnight is Gina Rodriguez.
of Lauryn Hill, and I really am sorry if I offended you.
Yeah, so she posted that
She
on her
ain't
Instagram
white.
stories.
Who is she?
there you
She
go.
actually
Wanted to reach out.
give me heebie-jeebies.
What's up, everybody? I just
Oh, please.
You do, believe me.
She not white.
Give me heebie-jeebies.
What's up, everybody? I
Yeah,
just
get
wanted
over
to
it. That's
reach
no
out
issue.
and-
Nobody
But
cares.
do you see how she said
I'm
it?
sorry. I'm sorry if I offended
It sounded like she
anyone
said it
by
just.
singing along to the Fugees, to a song I love that I grew up on. I
Do
love
you say
Lauryn Hill,
frontin' niggas
and,
on a regular
I really
basis?
am sorry
Oh,
if I
here it
offended you.
Do you say
Yeah,
front
so she
niggas,
posted-
bitch?
I'm
Yo, go ahead.
Any type of nigga. Do if you say it on a regular basis,
Just on the topic,
yo,
so
this how
we
I
can
talk,
move
this
along.
where I come from, yo, in the hood, yo, we all say nigga, man. What the fuck y'all niggas talk about?
But she can't do that. She's in the public eye, obviously.
I don't
She
even
ain't
know.
white.
It's so fake though. Like, get over it. The lady said, "Nigga," like what?
And it wasn't in a derogatory
problem?
form. She not white.
Yo, she ain't.
She-
People can't even support each other, and they're worrying
So
about.
it's a
She's
Chinese-
not black.
Look, first of all, she look like she's Asian. She don't look like she's Puerto Rican. And
She
so,
could look like
would
she
you
could
let-
possibly be black.
Would you let the
She's
niggas?
Filipino,
Would you
right?
let the Chinese niggas at the store up the street say niggas to you?
And I'll tell them they're watered down nigga. And I'll tell them they're watered down nigga. Watered down nigga. I don't done it.
I don't know about Chinese folks. I never heard the nigga
Man,
put you on
Chinese
Chinese.
people- Yeah, they're initially black.
Arabs, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, anybody that gets called any version of nigga, I don't think they sand niggas. What do they call Puerto Rican? No, not saying it for offense, just saying it for the, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that gets called a nigga should be able to use it in retrospect, because that's how we do it. We was called niggas.
I got
we took it and made it the best.
I feel that to a degree. You feel
My
me?
Puerto
If I'm
Rican
with a
cousin
nigga,
quick,
you know how I go. You feel me? It's how it come out your mouth. If it come out your mouth like you uncomfortable with it, then I'm uncomfortable with you saying it, and then we got a problem. You feel me?
I can agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? If you a Puerto Rican that grew up in the hood, in Harlem, and you roll around black folks, you gonna say nigga
all the time.
You gonna say
nigga. Then you feel me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just got
It's just
into it.
I think that's new.
I just say get over it. Like,
I don't think. I
Yeah.
never really heard nobody clash with like with Spanish people about the word nigga.
but they're black.
I think it's just
They don't. No.
Like my friend who sings today.
We say they're black.
He's
But
Italian
they're
and
not
black,
gonna claim that
and
they're
his
black.
friend is
True.
black, and
I
they
got
just.
first cousin in Puerto Rico.
but a lot of them don't
Puerto
claim
Rican,
it.
some Puerto Ricans will claim that they black, but Mexicans.
Most of them don't claim it.
What?
Now the issue be my Dominican folk. Now my light skinned Dominican be hating on the dark skin.
I got it.
Cause they used to call me a half.
Yeah, they do. They do that everywhere. They do that.
My grandfather had to
Even
tell
the
me when I was
Indians
small,
do.
you ain't half.
Even like you're pretty much blackballed in India for TV if you're dark skinned Indian, because Indians are like my color, your color. Most of them are dark complexion.
You know, everybody sold out.
Supposed to be on TV in Puerto Rican
to the white
shows.
folks, to the European when they came around.
See, look, they acting like Spanish people ain't racist as fuck.
Yeah, the light skinned ones.
But it's just that's what my
And I'm not talking
when
look, when I say racist, who are they racist towards?
But
Black people.
yeah,
All of them have in common is that they're
when
racist towards
when
black
everyone's
people. They come out here
supporting-
and set up shop,
Yeah.
and they don't give shit back. A motherfucker, man, when I used to stay in fucking Lakewood, there'd be kids up there goddamn 4 cents short. I'm like, man, what the fuck? That's why I stopped fucking with them niggas at Chevron. You feel me? This nigga be 4 cents short, man. This a little ass kid, nigga.
And you know how many people leave change? Like how much do you leave
snap on
change in
their
the
all
store?
the time.
Yeah.
Extra money. Well, ain't that a bitch?
You feel me? All that shit
But
don't
that's
matter.
the thing with our
The
people.
thing about America is that white people treat everybody bad.
But the problem is
Ain't
that we
nobody
treat
equal.
our own selves bad too.
That's
Just
an
as bad.
every race.
But look, that's not an excuse. That's
What the fuck is that?
That's some of
That's like saying
everybody
that's like
raised
saying
them.
because I whoop my child, everybody else can whoop my child.
Yeah, but the thing though is that you have to respect yourself first.
Baby,
You
it ain't-
can't
we
look
can't
for
be
validation
mythical.
outside your
I
race
agree, but we can't
without
be mythical about
respecting yourself. We don't support
It's
each
not
other.
validation.
We just
It's not
recognize
man.
it.
So
Damn
basically,
it, don't say it.
so basically, you saying if I'm a self-respecting black man and they still treat me like that, it's my fault.
Have
That's just
domination.
the.
They
that's
would
just
not
the
have
narrative.
domination if you didn't give it to them.
I don't even know. I don't
It's
even.
given to them.
I don't. The percentage of
So
motherfuckers
how
that
did
they,
they
that they
take
talk
over in the
about
first
is
place?
very slim in what I know of people. Even niggas in the hood got goddamn standards and respect and morale and and morality. You feel me? Like ethics. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
That's on them small
Just because a
percentage
motherfucker
that
live in
they
the
say.
hood don't mean that he don't got. Half of these niggas got higher standards than motherfuckers that's rich and live in good neighborhoods. For all we know, these niggas got sex dungeons and child. You feel me? All types of shit because they got money.
And they
You know what I'm
have
saying?
people clean up because
Just
they
because
don't
what
know
you
how
look
to
like
clean
on the
it.
outside
Nasty
don't
as fuck.
constitute what the fuck you are. You know what I'm saying?
First of all,
That's what I'm just
when
saying.
you have a maid, it's just about the convenience. And
No,
you do
they
so
lazy.
much. No, I had a maid. It was because I didn't have the
Don't
time.
explain your habits for white folks' habits. White
Oh, you
folks
saying they're-
lazy. They
Oh my
rather have
God.
somebody
How
cook
can you just
everything.
how can
for
you
them.
all just clump all white people into
I ain't
one
say all.
category?
You club
Why
out
are
white
you
people
trying to
into
Why?
one category.
I'm not.
Don't say
That's
you
what
gon-
you did. You just,
I know
you
white
just
people.
said. You just said when we don't respect ourselves that you just clumped all black people into one category. So bam,
I'm not.
checkmate, motherfucker.
I'm
That's
not.
called
I'm
subliminal
saying-
programming. You want to defend them instead of recognizing
I'm not.
what they do.
I
like
expect
white
more.
people.
I expect more
It's
from
just
my
the
own
evil
people.
ones I don't like.
I do expect more from my own
Yeah.
people. I expect my people to support me, to support your business, to support
Hey.
your children, not just their
Hey,
own
look,
children,
do
to
white
work
people say that?
together.
Do white people say that? Do they
Why
say
would
I
they need
expect
to?
white people to? Well,
They
why
do
would
that.
they need to?
But they do that. They
they
support
don't.
each other.
What you mean?
No, when you release an
Black
album and you tell your black people to support you, or you have an event, who shows up?
White people.
They support everything.
Certain friends are for certain shit. The black people are for riding on niggas, and white people are for buying tickets to my show. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
They at everybody's show. That's what they do. When it come to art,
But
we
why
gotta give it
can't
to
we
them.
support each other?
We do. We
That
just
is-
don't recognize.
Why
what
don't
we
you
do.
buy? Why
support
don't you
each
buy
other.
a picture from a black artist and hang it on your wall?
But I do.
for $800.
But I do.
We don't support each other because a well-placed program was put into effect. We all know this. I know. Look, hold on.
That's not true. Saying that we don't support each other is not true.
We do. No, I'm just saying that's part of the. No,
I'm not saying everybody does it, but the majority.
To answer the fraction of us that you're talking about,
right?
You know what I'm saying? It's because we were taught not to work well against each other ever since the house nigga, field nigga thing started. That's okay. That's why we don't support. In the long run, that's still why we don't. That's why we don't. That's why we shoot each other. That's why we hate each other. That's why we fight against each other. That's why we try to outdo and snitch on each other in jails and try to.
No, it's not.
What you mean? Hold on. Look, to undo something, you must go about it the same way. You have to do exactly the opposite of what was done.
Right.
So, for one, you should, you know, if you do something and you build something and you be like, man, it took me a day to build it, and your boss be like, well, I don't like it, take it down now, and he be like, you only got 2 hours, and you be like, damn, I built it in a day. At least give me a day to undo it, correct? So if it took 400 years to do all the shit that they did to black people, we need exactly 400 years, just like slavery, just like from the beginning of slavery to the end of slavery, it was continuous. It was no stopping. It was hard. It was a lifestyle. So we need the opposite of that lifestyle, just like slavery. We need to be somewhere where
it's just
white folks is working in the field or whatever. But
I'm saying it should just be us.
It needs 400 years of civilizing us back into who we were.
It should be just
at least 400.
But it's a mental process.
Look, it should be a land with just us on it.
But look
and
how
white people should not be able to come to that land for the simple fact that we should love ourselves for 400 years.
That's right.
And on top of that, they should fund. And on top of that, they should fund our growth. Just while we make our money, which means that we don't pay shit and y'all pay us on top of that. That way we make double the money. That way we can grow like y'all grew.
You like
off of free labor, off of free money.
You liked Obama? You were for Obama.
I voted for him one time.
I voted for him, but
and you goddamn right. I could give a fuck if Obama said.
If I don't know.
But this is your person, so why didn't he do the reparations? But he passed
legislation
for everyone
else. People died.
You ever look at Rome?
How many black people have died trying to bring up other black people? Why do you think they died?
Obama never ran on reparations.
Why did they get shot? Why did they shoot Martin Luther King? Why did they have Malcolm X shot? Why?
Hold on.
Why when a great, powerful person gets up there, what is that? That's still slavery.
Yeah, just like
that's look at this nigga showing up. Now let somebody else do it.
They did the same thing to John F. Kennedy.
Because
he was for everybody.
White. We're not talking about white.
Right.
Stop including white people into my conversation. We're talking about black people.
Kennedy got killed.
But you have white
people.
No, we do not.
Yes,
yeah, by force.
By force.
No, we do not.
People do it, yeah.
No, we do not. I'm about to scientifically break it down.
When Europeans
white is a recessive gene, black is a dominant gene.
It don't matter though. It don't matter. When Europeans stopped everywhere, the first thing they did was start fucking.
You went from pure to impure.
The first thing they did was separate the men and fuck the women because they can't survive without it.
And then the slave master raped you.
That wasn't everybody though.
It wasn't everybody, but
plenty enough.
But if you go get that test, I bet you got some European in you.
Original Europeans was us. It's pyramids throughout Europe and all that.
Go get that test so they can clone your ass.
The mountains of Caucasus.
Before they came out of the mountains, all that region was us. What they don't tell you.
I know that already.
The reason why they fear us because what the word nigga mean. The nigga, I've been to the place. Somewhere outside of Asia, the Red Dragon Temple or whatever. No, that's totally different.
Drop some science. Come on, let's
The Red Dragon Temple where pyramid is at, it got it called 4,000 years ago. The black Asiatic man put prophecy how we was going to go through change and different things, how different our history was going to be changed. All that carved in stone. How the white man is something else, modified history, all that. So what they were saying is the word nigga, what they say naga, mean the mixture of the different bloods around the planet. Only thing they did is created a superhuman. They ain't create recessive. We the ultimate mixture of beings that ever existed because they mixed us with us, and their recessive gene mixed in made us be tolerable to the cold as they is. So they ain't mixed us as negative. You made the most ultimate thing even more awesome than anything on the planet. So everything that is our adversary, what we know about and don't know about, fear what we will become, and when the planet and us become one. That's the whole biggest fear what the black man they scared of. And ain't we as a planet is not tapped in as a whole as our higher self.
But European is mixed in with every damn nation they
ain't mixed in. Only thing they did is made us in hybrids that never existed.
What do you see nowadays? You see more mixed race everything.
Hold on, I'm gonna speak.
Why are they mixing their race in? Because they can't survive without our genes.
Their genes
They're making movies about it. They're making movies about it. You know what I'm saying?
They're dying out, not us.
Okay, but
we're just metamorphing to something.
They have an info session every year.
The system is what system are we living in now? What do white people always say? They say, "Oh man, we're tired of hearing about slavery. We're tired of that. How do we stop that?" Mix everything. So now that we have all these mixed children growing up with a white mother and a black daddy, slavery's not important in that house no more. Slavery's going to get wiped out of that house. The history, you being proud of being black. So yes, black is stronger, black is progressive, but for their system that they're working now is we're tired of hearing about 40 acres and a mule. We're tired, some shit we got lied to, shitted on. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't got it back. Niggas don't care. Niggas still out here blowing their money. Niggas ain't trying to save up no shit. Niggas ain't trying to start business for themselves. And at the same time, we have more mixed kids. More mixed kids, more mixed celebrities. You know what I'm saying?
But
they're phasing out niggas. They're phasing.
Their whole plan
I know what you're saying, but what I'm saying is here in America, it's not.
I'm agreeing with that. Maybe they plan
is that Caucasian is mixing in the black to push that old shit out. Nigga, it's gonna be a new day here in about 20, 30 years.
That's their plan.
Black history's gonna be gone.
I can agree with you all that.
Let me talk genetics with you. This is
what. Hold on, I want to build where he at right there. Anybody ever seen the movie Time Machine?
Yeah, that's really good.
The old one or the new one?
You mean the one with Justin Timberlake?
No, Time Machine where the dude was back in the 1800s and
his wife kept dying or something.
And he went back in time and then he went to the future.
Yeah, the new one is with
the new one gave real good homage to the old one out of any movie I ever seen, like a remake.
Point.
So the point on the white folks in there, you had a certain secular white folks that mutated into some type of beastoid or whatever. Then you had the other ones that was like basically brutes, zombies.
I can't remember the whole movie.
Basically, what they call them, the Moors, the Moabites, or more something. But anyway, that's basically what's going on now. They vibrating lower frequency, so they're starting to be non-human, as in higher intelligence. The majority, the ones who got the black gene, is the one gonna keep going on. The other ones, they gonna become something less than what we are. Them mixing in is backfiring because it becoming us. Only thing we doing is keep creating a higher form of humanity.
Let me speak genetics to you. When you mix a recessive gene with a dominant gene,
you create a hybrid human.
No, I'm talking about using Mendel's chart. I don't know if you heard about that with breeding. Because I breed. I used to breed. I'm not going to tell you what I bred, but I used to breed shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you use Mendel's chart, it's basically, if you have 1 and 1, the chart basically says every one of those is going to be 50-50. So say you have a white rose and a black rose.
Mm-hmm.
Then 10 of them come out. It says that 10 of them is going to be recessive. 10 of them is going to be 5 and 5. I mean, yeah, 5 is going to be 5 and 5. Really, it's going to be like 4 and 4, and then it's going to be 2. You know what I'm saying? 2. That's a toss up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, say if I'm growing weed, not that I've ever grown weed, but say I'm growing weed. Say I have a Kush plant that's pure, straight from Afghanistan. Fire shit. You know what I'm saying? Short, stocky, doesn't grow a lot of buds. You feel me? That's what a land race does. And then I have a fucking mid plant. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And when I mix those, it's gonna be a toss up. You know what I'm saying? So just because somebody mixes, I know people like to think black people are just like, I mean, we are gods in a sense, you know what I'm saying, but not.
I come at it with science.
Just like when people say we're kings, everybody was not a king.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How many kings are there to 100,000 millions of people?
So let me come at it from a different angle. As far as what I discovered when I went to Africa, it was actually even more people on the earth in ancient past. Because they used to have wars 100,000. So you had different bloodlines.
Check
And
me
what
on that
happened-
Mendel's law shit. I might have got it fucked up. I ain't studied it in a long time.
When these different bloodlines mix, when different catastrophes happen, and here we are with the new sets of humanity, what we have. So, what we don't understand as a people, black people, that all the hieroglyphics with all them different animal heads and different stuff was actually sentient beings from other places that became this place as their home. So I'm
actually writing a short movie about that.
So each bloodline, each one of us carry a mixture either to 36 different versions of different humanoids to 1 or 2. So each time when these different versions mix, we're not like animals or plants. We're a mixture of different dimensional beings. So our functionality and rules on how humanity exists is totally different from animals.
But do you have the science to back that up?
Science is backing up again, going to looking at the hieroglyphics on all them different species of beings they show. That's in each one of us around the continent.
I'm just gonna give you a good example.
Hold on, I'm breaking down. Each continent got what
I'm talking about actual evidence that we can see for our eyes.
Evidence you can see because the evidence is in looking at the gifts of different people and whatnot. People from different regions naturally either can run, either can climb trees, or easily can swim.
That's due to the climb. That's due to where they stay.
But what about our
people
that can do
Kenyans can run for long periods of time because they stay in higher elevation, so their lungs is
They
developing
say
a
that,
different
but
way.
if you look at their genetics, I guarantee their genetics will go to the beings that naturally ran that type of way. Just like some of us, a lot of us who have grow locks and different things, we relate to that because that go into the Phaelon race or whatever. What you call the Anunnakis and different ones, the lion people. Because before you ever had any of them pyramids, you had another style of pyramids that's buried under that sand when the Sphinx had a lion humanoid face that they erased over time. And what they don't want you to know that each one of these animals, humanoid species, each one of these
bottle top, I guess go and drink. Oh, it's empty.
See, I was respecting the floor. Each one of these different animal species.
Well, it was very
They have
disrespectful.
cigarette butts and Fontanine. I need to use some of this shit right
Let me ask you a
here,
question. Depending on size, you think the comic books is something they just made up when you know these jokers been places? So the so-called
Just like
science
Simpsons
fiction
predict
ain't
everything.
really existed. It's either science or it ain't.
Okay, let's get down to the actual science.
So the science going to the comic, the science going to the genetics is we are different mixtures of the past of them humanoids that
Different beings that
existed.
came here. Now let me give you some actual science. Childish Gambino is half white, half black. What does he look like, Ron? A black person. What's that nigga name?
But what is the gift?
Well, hold on. Stop, Art. Don't interrupt my thought process. What is that nigga name that damn man, that produced Michael Jackson shit? He produced Ludacris song. Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones' daughter, Rashida Jones. Y'all seen her?
I haven't seen.
She looks like a white woman.
Yeah, I think I have seen her.
That's the toss-up.
Yeah, Rashida Jones, yeah.
Which is what I say. Just because you're mixed with something, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying, I mean, what you're talking is like...
White baby can come out down the line.
Metaphysical shit that is based on what you actually want to believe, because the human mind...
No, this ain't believe. I'm going with science and I'm going to it with the bloodlines. You got O positive, O negative. But now they talking about what RX and all that, which always existed. It ain't nothing now they discovering. They just now allowing the public to know it. There's different forms within O. O is the original bloodline because those of us that goes as O any type, our bloodline probably go back a trillion.
You're like old?
Me. Yes.
You're old? Wow.
And then if you
Your blood is very, very valuable.
Yes.
Be careful when you go to the hospital.
Because we the original people. The original bloodline.
Tell niggas I don't know.
For real.
Right, that's serious. That's what I'm saying.
Blade your ass.
Because depending on what species of humanoid you are, you have more healing properties with the planet, and you're more in tune naturally, even if you ain't got no knowledge of self.
Right.
And see, that's what going back to science.
Like A or B or something like that.
I mean, you gotta get blood from. I don't know what I have, honestly.
You can take any blood control, or you can give any.
Yeah,
we can give any.
Oh, you're O2?
That's when you're a monster, son. When you're a monster, son. You know what I'm saying?
That's amazing.
Well, you're a
What about your
motherfucking
baby?
monster.
But check it. If you check it, more people you know that's
Damn, that
but
fucked
the
up.
bloodline
Shit.
that came after is awakened. I've been doing the numbers. Most of the people I know.
Alright, let's get to these videos. Alright.
Yeah, we off.
What
Yeah,
time is it?
No, we got them
we like 7 minutes off track.
into that thing. Alright,
Not
girl.
this time.
But back to the
Go
video.
with your little, with your shit.
What I was gonna say when y'all about talking about the racist thing, ask me you agree with everybody can relate to it. You always got a cat that's a cool white boy that might got his best friend black dude. And this best friend black dude, just because he represent his homie, will act try to be like all white people are cool. And it's like he get on the unconscious programming, protect his buddy instead of, okay, your buddy cool. We like him. We'll fuck somebody up about him. But he don't represent all of them. And no matter how cool he is, he still can't say the word nigga. Ain't no honorary nigga pass. Either you or
Me and Royce let one white boy say nigga.
I ain't never
Why
would.
did you give him an excuse?
I ain't never
Roll
would.
off his tongue so smooth.
No.
Fuck what you say.
No.
If you turn off the lights, if you turn off the
fucking
lights
up.
and play the video game with this motherfucker, he's gonna kick your ass.
And he talking shit
and
like,
he's gonna talk
ooh,
shit
nigga,
like a
ooh,
nigga.
ooh, you know what I'm
He's
saying?
gonna talk.
And
I just did.
Yeah.
You were that close to.
And
No, we
look,
wasn't
and look,
that close.
and they
I
have a
said
room
mad.
full of white boys, and he the only one allowed to
He was
say.
the only one allowed to say nigga.
He can be a wigger.
Really?
Honorary
He
wigger.
ain't even really say nigga like that. He be like niggy.
Yeah, he wasn't even saying
And it was never, you know what I'm saying? He said he grew up, I mean, that's what everybody that know him said. He grew up around black people.
Had a
and-
hat
and
on 24/7.
I said, man, his style was, and he hung around white folks. So it wasn't like, when I met him, he was around a lot of white folks. Black folks used to come over there. But,
Interesting.
yeah, nigga.
That was back in the day,
The
though.
motherfucker had swag. I
Back in
mean,
the
fuck.
day.
This is one white. I've never really seen a
Yeah,
white boy.
I've never seen
like,
a white boy
personally
like-
known a white boy.
You know what I'm saying?
That this is, and people used to say, oh, he did. I said, well, look, man, he's smart enough now.
Look,
to
he
do
voted
this
for
shit around
Trump.
them.
He can't say nigga no more.
Yeah.
You told me that shit.
I
said,
voted
real
for
nigga?
Trump.
I know, your ass can't say nigga.
Elberton.
What you talking about? You hear me? I be having to check ass a whole bunch of times. There's a whole bunch of shit you can't say about
You
black
say
people.
the N word.
Hey, that's a new thing. You get your nigga pass to vote.
Yeah, when you, it's not
Can
even,
I
it's not
say-
even that you're a Republican. You're a Republican in the Trump era. That's why you can't say nigga.
This ain't a term.
That means you voted for Trump, even though you seen all the
But
terrible
he
shit.
did so much stuff for black people.
No, he has not.
What?
Anyways, on to
Free
this
to come in,
video.
niggas. Come on, man, let's get on.
That's a whole nother,
Hey.
that's a whole nother 2 hours right there. Just roasting your ass. We ain't even gotta get on the subject. Crazy.
And this is the stripper that can't strip.
She got booed off the stage. Let's see if she really gets booed off the stage.
Get your ass the fuck on.
Park? What happened?
She wasn't moving.
Sloppy body ass guy.
Nah,
But I don't get. There wasn't enough information.
But was they booing her or was they booing the DJ?
Maybe if you keep
I
that.
think-
What happened?
I think they had a couple of chicks out there probably hating on it.
Nothing happened.
Play
She
it
didn't
again.
even get
She ain't
started.
even get started. She ain't had time to do that.
Yeah.
Man, yo, that song was on the second verse. I mean, was on the second hook.
But nah, you know, they it's a remix. You know, they don't never play the whole song on the strip club.
Yeah, you get the whole
But look
song.
at it though. She was just, it looked like she was just standing there.
She was trying to clap her booty.
That ass.
It looked like when
She was
about
trying to, like,
Clown that
when you
pole.
clap your booty, you have to.
Look,
You gotta turn around.
She said, work the pole, ho.
Built lazy. You
Yeah.
pregnant.
Yeah, you gotta
that's
show
why I said
us.
we had to read
She
that
was
shit.
trying to clap her
Maybe if
booty
you
and it
keep
wasn't
dancing and
clapping.
Use the pole, they will throw money.
But if you don't have enough booty, it cannot be clapped.
Yeah, man, she was just standing there like she was trying.
No, she was
but it
trying to
wasn't-
clap her booty,
Yeah,
but she
but it
couldn't
wasn't
clap
Some
done.
bitches think because they pretty that niggas is gonna give them money, man. Nah, man. This
Because
is a job.
they really be
This
getting
is a
it.
job.
Yeah, they get it like that on the outside.
But that's what cats don't realize with stripping business.
It's a
The
job.
stripping business go back to Africa.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a hustle when it comes to stripping.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
stripping business, you gotta have some skill.
It go back to Africa.
Yeah, go
That's
back
not
to
lying,
Africa.
nigga.
It go back
we
to
was
Africa.
already, nigga. How we gonna strip?
Because it wasn't stripping. All them
What we
little
gonna do?
dances-
Take off the leaf, nigga? Ah.
So,
all the little dances they think they're doing.
Said, oh, what you want me to take off my left leaf or my right leaf?
Miley Cyrus did video Dan twerking. They been twerking. They've been
I was
twerking.
just playing, man. We was
twerking
fully
since
clothed
they
in Africa, nigga. And the niggas that wasn't is just because it's hot. Shit
No,
is
we
hot.
only wore clothes for protection and when we was at war.
Who passed me this?
If we had a guest. Other than that, We in war clothes. But we always had ritual dances that we did for each other. The men dance for the women and we dance for them.
That's what you studied.
But that ain't stripping. Stripping is us throwing.
No, the
And usually the dancing was
Us throwing
symbolic.
gold and
The
diamonds. at
dancing
chicks.
was ritualistic.
Yeah,
Some
that's what I'm
parts
saying,
was-
basically.
And letting
But
them
to
know
get-
this time, this the season to go pick a mate. Some season was letting them know the chicks, this a warrior chick.
So where
and
did
we
the stripping
warrior
come
You
nigga.
can twerk the
But
bit.
now we don't flip it to, oh, like if you a stripper, you ain't got no brains. Well, some of the strippers got the biggest brains. If you a real dancer.
Yeah.
But you got chicks
Yes.
think, like you said, that just because they
Yes,
pretty,
and
I
big
can
up
get
to
out
the
there.
real strippers, cause see, I respect them because it's a
Yeah,
job,
I respect
nigga.
the real
It's a
dancers
job.
that,
It's
that
a-
keep
it's a
themselves
hustle,
in
you feel
shape,
me? Like, yo.
that practice a choreography.
All right.
Because real dancing is dancing.
Follow the rules.
Anybody
make some
can get
rules
out
for
there and shake
yourself
their
or
ass.
something like, yo.
Shit, I can find a midget that can shake.
But if you get on the
But-
stage and you can't dance,
have you
man,
seen
They
those
just
twin
can't really
midgets?
shake their ass.
No, no, no.
They just
From
don't
Little Women Atlanta, you seen those little two
Yeah, I met 'em.
Mexican?
They're cool.
I know
Yeah.
you ain't seen them twins.
They can dance.
I was in the club when the
That
dude
ass
dropped
can
and
dance.
Ricky dropped it. That shit was hilarious.
It be all over the place.
But
They
I'm pretty
really
sure,
did.
but I'm pretty sure that's not their real ass.
You don't think it's?
I think so.
They just might
So
have
you
got
vouching
it.
for
fake.
ass
Have you-
you ain't ever touched.
Have you grabbed? I'll just.
I'm not an ass toucher. It's
Well,
just
you gotta
touch
touch
my
that
own
ass to know if it's real.
I know.
You gotta touch that ass.
So what? Wait.
Cause see,
this is
on
the
a tall,
que- this is
on
what-
a tall
Make sure it's
person,
real.
you know their ass ain't real because most women ain't smart enough to work them thighs, so they have a big ass with
It
little
looks
thighs
weird.
and little legs.
Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying?
pencil legs
Now,
and bubble
yeah,
butt.
it's all about the
Yeah.
thighs. You
I
look,
just
if you look
posted
at
that.
them thighs should go into the ass.
Yeah, and here.
However that ass is. If it's
Yeah.
big, them thighs should
And
be
it
wide.
starts like at your
the top
lower
of your
back.
thigh should be
Yeah.
wide. You
And
know
it
what I'm saying?
starts
If
at
it's
your
natural,
lower
it's gonna
back,
be
yeah.
like that. If it's not natural, you've never seen a natural big booty woman with some tiny ass little thighs.
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
You be like,
Exactly. That's what we were
and
talking about
just
the other
like,
day.
Just like, hey, shout out, you pretty, but what's her name? What's her name on Power? Mellow Wife.
I don't know her name. I don't know what you're talking
Lala.
about.
Don't you talk shit
No,
about
Lala.
Lala. I'm about
That
to
ain't
say,
Lala.
I'm gonna snap crackle.
Oh, they
pop.
killed the other chick. Dude
That
shot
ain't Lala.
her.
What's
Talk
her
shit
name?
about
What's
Lala.
her name?
Talk shit about Lala.
She got a fake
What I
ass.
say?
But you can tell. You can tell.
Don't
but
you
can
talk shit
tell.
about Lala.
I be watching Power like, oh yeah, show that.
Don't you talk shit about Lala.
I just be looking like, girl, you a celebrity. Like, you should have a personal trainer to tell you, hey, you need to work the top of the thighs out. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell?
But
Like,
then too, but depending on your
Pull up
bone
a picture,
structure,
nigga.
certain things just
Pull
aren't
up a
gonna work
picture.
that way. I don't care what you
Put up a
do.
picture. You ain't gonna sit here and talk shit.
Just certain things just aren't gonna work that way. I don't care what you do, because your body's not made for it. It's not gonna look right.
I thought she was cute.
yeah, I'm
She
paying
did
attention.
ATL.
What you talking about?
Ain't that the same chick from ATL?
I don't know.
Ain't that the same chick from ATL?
I don't know, because motherfuckers start getting changes and shit. Them niggas don't look the same no more.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, what's her name
That's
was
why I didn't remember
what's her name
it
was
too.
so pretty until she did that.
Look, that's just a freeze frame. I watch Power. I'll be watching.
Yeah, it looks weird. It does
I
look
be
weird. I
looking
know.
like-
It
It's
looks
like right here, nigga.
She's
It
bending
does
over.
look weird.
She's
Yes,
bending
it's
over.
angles. Certain angles make it look better.
Yeah, see, because she got that leg out. But when she's standing
So the
straight
angle
Right,
up,
it looks weird.
when she's standing
Like she
straight
had a
up,
butt
she's
had
Standing
a
straight
hiccup.
up right there, nigga. Why you hating?
No, but when she stands
Yeah,
straight
don't
up,
hate
it looks
because
like
got
she
some
had a
black
hiccup.
Don't
jeans.
hate.
She got on some straight jeans, and I'm telling you,
She
man,
got on some jeans right
She
there.
does angles.
these are pictures.
Nah, nigga, why you hating
Yeah,
it?
it's
Look, she
angled.
got on some leather pants right there. What's cracking?
That's why I say you need to go to the Power.
You say yo right there.
Look, it's 1,000 pictures around like, yo, no, not that
That
picture.
nigga like yo right there, nigga. Right there, nigga. The fuck you mean right there?
Like this, the ass gonna blow. You gotta be standing up. When that, you know, that ass stick out and it just stick out like abnormally.
And then this is
and
the
then
thing.
your,
When you have a
then
big,
your thighs
big
don't
ass,
match. What, how
like
that
it
shit
starts
stick
at
out.
your back and it comes
When
down.
that shit starts
Right,
coming
right,
out.
baby
after them-
suit.
and
Man,
then-
But if you
That
have a
nigga
big
rock.
butt, it doesn't just like
love
pop
Lala,
out like
man.
that. It
That nigga
starts
bro
at your
like,
back.
no, I need to see her in jeans. I'm like, it's jeans right there. No, I don't make the right jeans.
No, baby suit.
That's how language been.
Fine like that baby suit.
We gonna kill this
fucked up.
But he's
argument.
right. The way
We gonna kill this argument. We
it's
gonna
right.
got this nigga gonna watch the Power.
No, I ain't watching Power. Fuck that.
Shit,
It's
I know you don't
angled.
want to see.
Hey.
You don't
Hey.
want to see it.
I don't. No,
Hey.
nigga, I'm just being real. We had 1,000 pictures.
Yeah,
Around
this
like,
guy's fantasy.
around like, no, none of these pictures is showing what I'm trying to show.
I'm not gonna lie.
I gotta
Every
get
one of
this
them
Power.
bitches look good as shit.
I know.
Like,
You
man,
was just talking
nah.
about
But that's
this
not how
nigga.
she look on
Exactly.
Power, nigga.
Well, maybe
Well,
she
she
got a
got
trainer.
around regular
Maybe
now.
she got a
She's
trainer.
still on
Maybe she got her shit right,
Yeah, it
nigga.
looks weird.
Yo,
It
don't
looks
hate,
weird.
nigga. PX in the building, baby.
It looks weird.
Maybe
I
those
ain't even
are
mad
more
at you
recent.
with Tommy.
Maybe those are more
I gotta
recent
give it.
pictures.
I gotta give it to him.
Big
That's
up
the
to
most
my mama,
gangstest white
goddamn.
boy you ever seen.
I know.
Look at that nigga. Big up to my mama, my cousin, my whole mama side.
Tommy all crippled up over that shit.
Crazy.
Tommy should have off that bitch in the first place. But see, I just want to know is what he gonna do when he find out it was goddamn.
That was
when he found out it was
yeah. It's gonna get ugly then.
What's her name?
Tasha.
Tasha. I was about to say Tisha. Tanisha.
I like when
That's
she was
gonna be
told her
good.
son, okay, since you're gonna do this.
All right, come on,
I'll
50
show you.
shots.
And then
50
she got
shots.
shot twice too.
50 shots. I'll take a shot and
That
run.
looks dangerous. How much money is that?
$1,000.
$1,000.
It's amigo. It's in his blood.
He's gonna go to jail. I mean, he's gonna go to the hospital.
He's definitely gonna faint.
I was shot. I wouldn't have made it. I would have stopped at about 100.
How many is it? 50?
Tell somebody to bring my
It's 50
laptop
shots?
charger down.
That is so dangerous.
Yo, I be scared if nigga tatted up like that. You like, oh yeah, man, go get the strap, nigga. This nigga about to get crazy.
Yeah, he finna do some crazy shit.
Go get the strap real quick, nigga.
And
It's a nigga with dreads standing
and
there.
he
Look, his wife standing at the end. I be like, yo, baby, you got
That
the
is
strap
so
on?
dangerous.
He doing
Oh
it
my
easy.
goodness.
It's in his blood.
I told you.
No, he about to piss on himself.
I knew he was gonna go to the hospital. Of course.
Piss and
He
shit
going to
on
the
himself.
hospital. He going to the bed and sleep it off.
Going to the
Oh,
curb.
that's the hospital. You see the
To the
sliding
curb and wait
doors?
for whoever
Nah,
gonna
that
come
wasn't
pick
the
him up.
hospital.
That was a hospital dude.
No, it's probably security or something.
That was
I think
not
it
the
was
hospital. That was them taking
That
him
was
out.
taking
telling you
his
that
ass
was a
out.
hospital.
That was
They
not.
said 20 minutes
Play it
later.
once more from the end. That was a freaking hospital.
I know you ain't been to the
20 minutes.
See, you
Oh,
still
I
in
see the
there?
table, yeah.
You still in
Yeah, they
there?
got on waitress stuff. You little Elberton.
Like,
It's still daytime.
Elbertonian.
It's still daytime.
Yeah.
It's bright as fuck outside.
I know, right?
The niggas gonna be walking up for lunchtime like, what the fuck is going
Like,
on?
help him to the car. Help him to the car.
Do a stretch.
No.
Dang, son, you don't crack it without me, B.
I ain't never did no shit like that because I ain't stupid.
Oh,
That shit ain't been open.
you look like it over
No, I just
Hey,
took
yo,
the top
Peter, I
off
think
because it
you
be
turned
fucking up
something
on the
off.
green screen because it was green around the
I
edge.
turned something off.
I don't know. Hold on.
Work?
I can't hear myself. Can you hear yourself, bro?
Oh, let me see.
Nah, your phone's still charging.
Oh, no, that's right.
Nah, her phone's still charging.
Yeah, that's right.
What?
Oh, back to what I asked
My-
about the black guy having a white friend, or a white girl having a a black girl.
Man,
having
we
a white
is
friend.
on videos. Next video.
Hold on, what you say?
Next
what
top-
black girl having a white friend?
No, I'm saying you know it always be them cool white folk. It ain't the issue that the white people cool. It's the issue that the black people acting like they coveting the white person. That anything you say,
Oh, no,
nah,
no.
they ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? They
But
want
they're not, some of them aren't
See, I
like
ain't
that.
never, see, I ain't never been that type of person.
But some of them aren't like that.
See?
No.
You ain't gotta defend
I
them.
had one. I used to have even the dude that we said we used to let say nigga. You know what I'm saying? He used to be like, why? Because we used to be like, yeah, man, we Muslims. You know what I'm saying? At least I used to be a Muslim. I'm just my own person now. But he used to be like, why y'all call white people the devil? And I used to say the same exact thing. If you could name a place on the planet where white people have gone and the native people have stayed intact, where you didn't murder them, kill them, trick them, steal their shit, then I'll stop calling white people the devil.
Well, that, you make a great point.
Exactly.
The facts, the facts.
Fucking Republican.
And I can't deny
That's
that.
that he hit right on the point I'm saying.
But,
See, we got to stop being
Ain't no
denial of the truth. He hit right on the point. He gave the truth. The truth is still the truth. It ain't that we got issues with all of them, but certain ones, it is what it is. Stop denying
yeah,
what
facts
is
are the
in
facts.
stone.
Everyone.
We want to see the lie in 3D, what they give us,
In
versus
3D.
the real history we see in front of our face.
I just never underestimate, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said,
I like them.
just like I said, especially people like us. Like I remember when we got shot at? You remember that shit? When we got shot at behind Miguel House? And the police came? Now my instinct, I ain't about to say shit. Man, the white niggas we with, Man, this nigga shot at us, man. That nigga lived right there, man. That nigga Shane was like, man, I'm telling nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I said, I'm up here like, man, what, nigga? Like, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? You gotta know that them niggas, they don't, you feel, the shit that we goddamn go by, you feel me? Them niggas don't go by that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that, you feel me? My cousin used to say this shit. My cousin used to say this shit, man. Certain friends are for certain shit. Right. You got friends that's gonna ride for you, that's gonna knock niggas off. You got friends that's gonna help you financially. You got friends that's gonna help you probably get a job. Maybe a friend that does something. You know what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying? You got certain friends for certain shit. You know what I'm saying? How close they are. You know what I'm saying? Probably depends on some of that shit. But you know, I done had niggas that's ready to ride for me, and I be like, yo, I gotta keep my eye on yo ass, cause you crazy nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just
away.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Nigga be like, man, yo, man, you my bro. You know what I'm saying? When a nigga get intense, he be like, okay, nigga, like, you feel me? I only known you for like a year, nigga. Like, hell, calm down, my nigga. You feel me? I know I'm cool, my nigga. Hold up.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah. World star.
Oh, he finna hit your shit.
Got me fucked up.
Who is that?
He tried to pull his, I guess that's his girl.
Oh, I thought he boomed her.
Oh, they did it on purpose.
I'm confused. What's going on?
I would've fucked that little nigga up, though. I don't know.
But what's wrong?
He trying to get his girl, I guess.
Oh, his girl is with another guy?
Both of these chicks is trying to fight his girl is what I yeah.
Oh, he probably got a bitch in there, and his other bitch trying to fight. That's what it looked like.
She said she playing with cars.
Yeah, that's a chick he fucking with. And she trying to fight. I can tell. See how she stopped when see how the car now? Yeah.
It's not hurting him.
Now that's some. Yeah, she see how she's making sure she ain't hurt him. Here's somebody he fucking with. And all them other chicks trying to jump. All them other chicks trying to jump her. See how she ain't pulled off? That's the chick he fucking with.
Oh! Now he ain't had to be there for
that. That's the baby mama right there.
Yeah, but why is she doing that? If the dude's freaking leave him alone, like let him do what he's doing.
No talking during the video.
Oh, sorry. Malibu is not bent at all.
That's why I said, boy, that's the baby mama right there.
Hey, look at that long old wave cascading across that booty, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Got that long weave. That might be her shit.
I know, cause it's in there.
Yeah.
Look like it's hanging free.
That shit look flat as hell, right?
Yeah.
Look like a dark skinned Hawaiian type, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, did I just see some wind action?
That's me. Nah, you ain't gonna get no one-on-one, but I ain't about to, you know what I'm saying, be slamming and chokeholding chicks, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? You can be gentle.
15 minutes.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he is little and she is thick. He's like, yo, man, she already beat my ass up.
15 minutes.
This shit ain't over. Yeah, I knew this shit ain't over. Something better pop out.
Oh!
I can tell how she walked to that car.
Oh, shoot.
That nigga car. Should have hit everybody's car.
There they go again. Like,
At the same
later in the night. It's later.
She did all that. We got two victims.
Later in the night, they're still going in. They're so stupid. Why would you do that?
So she can't let go. Yeah, that's her hair, Wiz. That's her ass.
That's her hair.
Yeah, she is moving by that hair. Ain't none come out.
Dude, that's a lace front. That's a quality lace front.
That is not no.
Boy, hell nah.
You see how much
She flipped her.
This bitch is 200 pounds easy.
And the other bitch is 200 pounds easy.
Easy at least 175.
That's a 400-pound fight.
That booty 50 pounds.
You gotta measure in the strength of one 200 pounds plus the strength of that. What? Crazy as hell.
I know we ain't about to play this long.
Hell nah. I tell you one thing, that shit ended off like, but this shit like
Look
a
at
movie.
that shit. That is not.
Boom.
What the hell?
Boom. You crazy
she
as
went
fuck.
airborne.
She is dragging the fuck out of her ass.
She went
She is
airborne.
dragging the fuck out of her
That
ass.
ass is out crazy. That
Why
ass
is
is
she
big as
freaking-
fuck, boy.
It
Big,
is.
round, and juicy.
I must admit,
You thought
that's
your
quite
ass
an
was
ass.
right. That ass is
Yeah,
right.
she beat me.
Your ass is left. That ass is right. Let's get it.
She went airborne with that.
That is a crazy way to end that video off, boy. You talking about that shit.
This is what's so
Because he
crazy.
just-
Wasn't that the
This
same
what's
one
so
from the
crazy.
beginning?
That's the
They
same
are
one
fighting
that was
each other. The
bugging.
dude is
Got her
just
hair
cool,
whooped.
protected.
That's how I say that's a baby mama. That's
so
like a baby
stupid.
mama. I got a new girl, or this my new baby mama, and you know you
That's
just
so
can't let go, and you end up rolling up on a nigga.
That's stupid though. Why? I don't get it.
I don't got no. Hold on, let me make sure I ain't skip a video. Oh no, yeah, that's the third one. Fuck it up.
Damn.
Little brother was like, hey.
A is wrong for that.
That nigga looking in the camera like, oh, I'm fucked up. That's that moment. He's like, yo, it's right here, nigga.
I'm looking at this shit right.
Yo, that shit point straight, nigga. That shit pointing straight this way,
Ain't no
nigga.
fixing that, nigga. Once it's gone, it's
Yo,
gone.
that look like some anime shit.
That dude, I'm about to say that shit look like he's kind of drawn on there. He shaved the shit. I tell you one thing, he edged the hell out of that motherfucker. It ain't a spot of hair nowhere.
That nigga said, I'm just gonna focus on this side and make this shit pointing in a motherfucker, nigga.
He was like, oops.
I mean, what the other side look like,
He was like,
goddamn?
it been look like that. Then he look at the other side like,
Oh, shit.
Shit, boy.
oh shit.
You fucked me up. He said it did look like that.
Damn, man. That's why you don't let your brother cut your hair.
No.
Police of that Texas
I ain't never
woman
fucked
shot
your
and
head
killed inside her own home. A
That
Clover
one
Fort Worth
time.
police officer is now charged with murder. And tonight, what her 8-year-old nephew says he saw. Here's ABC's Marcus Moore.
Julian! Tonight, we are learning what Fort Worth police believe happened on the other side of this bedroom window. For one of their own, Officer Aaron Dean was charged with murder. According to his arrest warrant affidavit, 28-year-old Tatiana Jefferson was playing video games with her nephew. The 8-year-old says she pulled out a handgun from her purse after hearing a noise in the backyard. Dean and a partner were at the home after a neighbor called about an open door. The boy allegedly telling officers his aunt pointed her gun at the window, and after this fatal shot, yelled in pain and fell to the ground.
Aaron Dean.
Investigators say Dean, seen here shortly after joining the force, never identified himself as a police officer that night.
Please do not let the actions of one officer reflect on the other 1,700.
But Jefferson's grieving family
They be
saying
scared the
murder
streets
charges
gonna
are
know.
not enough.
Yes, that's how you know we programmed.
His punishment, but the system failed him.
And Jefferson's family says they are very worried about her 8-year-old nephew and the trauma he experienced. They hope to have him see a therapist this week. David.
All right, Marcus, thanks to you again.
Hi,
everyone. George Stone officer here. Thanks for checking out ABC News YouTube channel. Fuck this nigga.
Yeah.
That's how you know. Therapy.
Look, that's just he's charged with. Y'all, come on. This is not gonna go the way that the rest of that shit go, cause
they said no. They always gotta
because
say
because they're gonna say she pulled the gun, she was pointing the gun, he seen the gun, he shot. They're gonna fire him. But
they're just gonna work somewhere else.
They're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna charge him. I'm just
They
saying.
already
the
charged.
system. I mean, you know what I mean. They're not gonna convict him. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't think they're gonna convict him. Nah, it's just too much.
Yeah.
It's too much bullshit.
Ain't it the same spot?
Too
Ain't
much
Fort Worth?
bullshit.
Oh no, it was Dallas where both of John got shot. Right? It was Dallas. Dallas and Fort Worth was like right here next to each other. So I assume the jury of his peers is gonna have. It was nothing but people of color on the jury in Dallas.
I mean,
I think they said it was one white person.
They gonna pick a whole bunch of bougie.
I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know how they're gonna get through. Oh, the cop forgot to identify herself, but he seen a gun, and I just feel like that gun, pointing the gun, that's what's gonna play the whole fucked up part. But
he was on our property.
If something fucked up happened, it's just gonna be. I mean, he's a cop, and he went to investigate the situation. It's not just like he pulled over, stopped, and got out. It was called in for him to go investigate it. He had the right to be there because he was there to investigate the situation.
Yeah,
that was
that makes
called in.
sense.
So it's just the fact that
He
it's
didn't
right
have the
when
right
he
to be there. Technically, no. He didn't have the right to go onto somebody's property and investigate around.
But he had, what do they call it?
Yes, you can because
Sus-
because
yeah,
they
so-
called it
open.
in.
You're
I
supposed
forgot
to
what
come
they
to the
call
door
it.
and announce yourself. Police, is anybody home?
Yeah, he's supposed to, but he didn't
That's
go
what
in
you're
the house.
supposed to
though.
do.
He didn't go in the house.
You're supposed to not
property,
police.
though.
He's probably thinking somebody's in the house robbing it. You see what I'm saying? That's all. This is all the shit they're gonna use.
Look. Technically,
I can even see it.
because I know what
And
police
even
do.
if
Police
we-
go up to the door and feel and see if it's unlocked. That's what a lot of them
Looks
do.
like you think-
They feel and see it.
The door was open though. The screen door was closed.
Screen door was closed, but the
door was
actual
open.
door is open, which
So
means they
what-
can see inside the house.
No,
which
it was
means
dark. You didn't see the video?
The light was on.
Yeah, she
The
had
light was on inside the house.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
No, the light was on inside in the front.
She was.
So why would you walk around the back where all the lights was off? The lights are on in the front.
I'm
Maybe
just
she
saying.
sleep.
You know the call was.
What you gonna knock on somebody's window to wake them up?
You know the call.
What do you do if you knock on somebody's window? I'ma up a gun. Why are you knocking on my window? Who the fuck is it knocking on my window? You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't think he knocked on the window.
I'm talking about if a room around back. It's different if you knock on the front window, like at the living room or something, or on the door. But you walk around to a potential bedroom and knock on a window. My head could be laying right next to that window.
But that's not what they thinking, brother. I told you, they called it in. The person said something was suspicious because the door was open and it's not normally
It's
like
a police
that.
officer.
So
They paid to
exactly.
think 10 times before they act.
We're talking about what they do, what we know they known to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Even your thought process. If somebody called me and be like, "Hey man, your brother left his door open." You know what I'm saying? I know Wiz don't usually do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Whoop de whoop de whoop. When I get there, I'm gonna be like, yo, bruh, stand right here. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's with me, I'm gonna be like, stand right here, my nigga. Stand right here at the front of this door. I'm about to go around back. I'm not gonna just go into the house because I don't know I don't know what's in there. I'm not saying that the cop could have done it anyway, but I'm just saying if I would have went to the house,
So,
I'd have been like,
First of all, my
His
house
door
don't have
open.
no screen door. If my door open, you gonna walk around
I'm
the
saying,
front.
if you had a house like this with the screen door, man, and they call me and I see your doors
I got a
open
better
at
example.
nighttime, I would go around and tell somebody to stand there and watch. I'm like, yo, nigga, watch this door, son. I'm finna go around the back and make sure ain't nobody up in the crib, you know what I'm saying? Whoop de whoop de whoop. You know what I'm saying? And look around the back, make sure I don't see no shit back there. You know what I'm saying? Might tap on the window or something, try to get somebody to run up front and get in the front way. You know what I'm saying? That's
Okay.
The point
Better
that's
example.
the smartest way to do
Hold on,
it. Instead
better
of going
example.
there and a nigga in there with a Glock and he shoot your ass.
Hold on, brother. Better example.
But the
You
point
at
is-
granddad's house and the screen door, the actual door is open. The lights are on inside, but the screen door is closed. You're not gonna even check to see if the screen door is unlocked. He's just gonna go straight to the back. That don't even make
It
sense.
depends. That's if somebody's with me. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I'm by myself, it's a whole different,
But the point is, he
Thought
didn't
process.
identify himself. And
You
anybody
can go
coming
through
up
that. You can.
somewhere-
My thing is, if I'm already strapped, I'm going inside the house. First of all, I'm gonna walk inside the house, probably up the stairs to the hallway, and then with the gun, and then I'm gonna announce myself like, "Hey yo, You know what I'm saying? Granddad. You know what I'm saying?
Like in the video
And
we
then
watched
from
the
there,
other
I'ma
week.
handle that shit.
Remember the video we watched the other week with the guy?
cop can't go in the house.
Remember they walked in though on that guy? We watched that video.
Yeah, the one with the other door open. You know what I'm saying? You talking about the one the dude that they made get down on his hands and all that in his drawers and shit. Yeah, and they said
he was in his own house.
Yeah, it was his own house. That's what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Just like that, when you get a call, the police have the right to be there because they was called, they was sent there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, I'm not saying that he was right for shooting him. I'm saying the mindset that a cop would probably be in is like, okay, they called, said somebody's door's open. You know what I'm saying? The first thing you gonna think is somebody probably in here robbing this bitch. You know what I'm saying? You go in, they run out the back. The cops done lost him. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody already in the back. You see what I'm saying? He's walking around, and it was another dude. It was somebody else with him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They gonna think
Both
like
these niggas was in the back.
well, let's make sure. Yeah, I don't know who might have been still in the front or whatnot.
It
I don't know.
sounds like you're trying to create a way for it.
No, I'm just telling you what the DA. You know, I want to
It's
be a
not
lawyer.
common sense to go in the back of somebody's house on a welfare check. It's a welfare check. You're trying to see if they're okay.
It worked, right?
Not if the place is. It's not a burglary call. It's a welfare check.
Yeah, but you know, like I said,
It wasn't a burglary call.
It might just the mindset.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Now, if somebody was like, "Hey, I think somebody's robbing the joint," they didn't even say that. They said, I just want somebody to go check on my neighbor."
Yeah, but see, they called the dispatcher.
Yeah.
What did the dispatcher tell the cop? You see what I'm saying? That's the dispatcher. That's between that person and the dispatcher. That's what I'm saying. The cop might not have known none of that. They gonna call the cop and be like, hey, look, somebody just called and said somebody's door open. Can you come around there? Whoopie, 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 whoop. Or we got a certain. They're gonna give a number that specifies whatever, you know what I'm saying, shit it is in the protocol. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're not gonna sit here and be like, not most of the time. They're gonna sit here and be like, hey, somebody's just worried.
There's a specific
Somebody's
number
just
for
worried
welfare
about
check.
it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, but I'm saying, like,
But
what
most
happened
people don't
between the
have that.
dispatcher and the cop?
Most people don't have that.
No.
What are you talking
Because I
about?
just
like
don't see a
codes for when
nigga.
they
I just don't
call
see
the
a
police
cop.
officer?
No.
I don't see a cop knowing he's a cop.
Most people just call
Like, I'm finna kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? You got some people that be like, yo, I'm gonna get away with it, but you got the body
in there with his gun
on.
drawn. What does that mean?
You got that he thought somebody was. That's what I said between the dispatch. What happened between the dispatcher and the cop? Because obviously that cop had the wrong information. You know what I'm saying?
And then too, depending
They
on
don't
the
call the cop. They
depending
call
on
the
the
dispatcher.
neighborhood.
That cop had the wrong information.
Depending
I'm not
on what
making
the neighborhood is
excuses.
known
He should have followed his protocol, but his mindset was fucked up from something.
Closed.
His mind was fucked up from something. They didn't say, hey
Probably
man,
the
it's a
neighborhood.
welfare check. Somebody is worried about this person. Go see about it. And that nigga's like, oh yeah, I'm finna
What
catch
the
it.
fuck
I'm
is Rob
finna go.
talking about?
I'm finna go catch a
I
charge
understand what you're
tonight.
saying.
You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go catch a charge
this is
tonight.
Rob.
I'm finna get
Do you
fired
see?
and everything. And I just joined the force.
Hold on.
I seen it happen. but not like that.
Have you seen some of these police officers' Facebook pages? Of course, that's what these niggas be thinking.
What do you
They
mean?
walk around with a fucking gun. Now, their job is to walk around with a gun. Don't put that out of the
Like I said, if you tell a nigga, if you say, somebody just called and said their granny fell at the house, they need help. The cop is not gonna come up that bitch like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it's a welfare check and it was specifically told to that cop, it's a welfare check, my nigga. Somebody's concerned for these people that their door is open and it's not normal. That man probably would have kept, you know what I'm saying, nigga?
And then
Remember, cops don't want to do extra shit.
Right.
A lot of cops don't want to do. They're not getting paid
And too,
enough.
it
But they
depends on
working
the-
too much.
Getting
They
that
coming to get
announce
there
itself.
and get the fuck on, go hide somewhere, go park somewhere, go to a bitch house,
Right.
turn their camera off. You know what I'm saying? This is
But
what
if
cops
you
do.
scared, why would you go around the back of somebody's
Because he
house?
had the wrong
There is a light.
He had to have the wrong information.
No. You're not getting me.
It depends.
I'm saying you can sit there at the front door with your gun drawn and be like, yo, police, anybody here?
Right. He didn't announce
You
it.
could have did something simple as
That's what I'm
that.
saying. You had the wrong
Your partner could have went around back
He
and
did not follow
just sat there and waited and see if somebody ran out the back or something. You feel me? But you don't gotta look through niggas' windows, nigga. That's prowling.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
Anybody.
prowling. I don't give a
I'm
fuck
not
if
making
it's
an
police
excuse
or not.
for him. I'm just saying
The police
what Vine
technically,
said he might have
the police
did. For him to have done
technically
some
aren't
stupid
supposed to
shit
look,
like that.
aren't supposed to look inside your car. So why the fuck would they be able to look
They don't
inside
have
your
that right.
house?
And your
You feel
car
me?
is an extension
They
of your
can look
house.
inside your house from a public view like everybody else.
Man, if
Which is-
somebody calls
if
about
your
a car,
front
they
windows
can't
is
come
open.
and look in the car. If they be like, hey man, there's a car parked out here on my whatchamacallit, what are they gonna do? Click.
But if you're in the car, they can't.
It don't matter who's in the car. If somebody be like, man, there's a car out here and it's been out here for 2 weeks. First thing they're gonna do is drive around with that big ass light and bing on your ass. They don't give a what.
Right, but if you're in the car, they cannot just get in your car. You have to give them consent.
No, man, what?
If they stop you, they just
why would they get in the car? What are you talking about?
That's what I'm
We
leading
said
up
shine
to.
your light in the car.
That's what I'm leading up to, because they're using what's inside the house as probable cause.
Now, like I said, I ain't making no excuses. He did that shit. All that shit was wrong.
It sounded like a whole
No, I said for look when the first thing when somebody does something stupid is I'm gonna think of now why the fuck did they do that?
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Now when you thinking about this shit, it's like man, you a cop. You know what I'm saying? You a cop. All this shit is already going on with people getting shot and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he knew about it, maybe he didn't. You know what I'm saying? But to be trained or whatever, to have a job, to just got accepted. Now, who gets a job and want to lose it? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, I don't know this dude, but just to put him in a normal person's body, you know what I'm saying? Why would you go to a house on a welfare check if you knew it was a welfare check? Why didn't you just make your job easy? You see what I'm saying? Now there's some people that like I said, there are some people that be like, yo, sir, I'm finna just fuck some shit up. But like I said, something to me, it was just too stupid for you to be like, hey man, look, just go check on this lady, dog. We need you to go check on this lady because somebody's concerned about her. And you get out there and start prowling around the house with a gun. What? You feel me? You just made that easy ass task way more. You know what I'm saying? Why would you have done that? Either he's a fucked up, you know what I'm saying, individual that's racially driven to do bad shit, or he had the wrong information. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, why would this nigga do that shit and you a cop and he's on camera, you got body camera.
There's more than a this and that.
And you just pop off in the, you know what I'm saying? You just start popping off in the window. It's just like, man.
Did that.
Yeah, I know. But to me, it's like, that's stupid. And why the fuck would you do some stupid shit knowing you got a body camera on you?
And none of them.
That's my thing. You got a body camera on you. This ain't back in the day where you had you got a body camera.
You gotta be honest. A lot of niggas forget about that shit.
That's what I'm saying. But like, it got to be a
because like you said, it ain't like back in the day. Back in the day, think of a nigga that's been on the force for a minute, and now all of a sudden he got a body cam. You know that nigga be forgetting. You know what I'm saying? That he got a body cam.
Maybe not.
Man, niggas get caught planting shit and all types of shit. It's so many videos of a nigga saying some shit and like, oh shit, man, my fucking body camera on.
Yeah, now that's saying some shit. That's good.
Yeah, or doing some shit like, goddamn, yeah, nigga. You got that body cam. Half the times it's us that remind niggas. If we never remind a nigga they got a body camera on, shit.
Cause that shit just do. It's like, yo, nigga, I'm finna, hey. We can go out here, check on his house. I got some bitches around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all straight? Okay, we go. Shit.
This is my opinion on officers.
You feel me?
My opinion is the ones that's bad.
This is stupid shit. You don't.
It's too many of us try to see the good few there is, like that make it a majority of them. And we forget these officers started from being slave catchers.
Yeah, that's right. All that shit.
From slave catchers to defending properties of the rich, what they take from the weak, whether you was black or white, and these officers were defending these properties as basically warlords, generals. So they ain't never was nothing good as the majority. We've been tricked with TV to see him as something as positive when the majority has always been negativity. And we got to realize the history is still the history of what they are. Yeah, not what we want to see them as. They have been doing stuff. This ain't nothing new. We can go back from H era and see gang of different crooked cops all across the board doing stuff to not just black people, but other groups of people that this rich guy want that land or he want this property or he want this oil or something. Know what I mean? We acting like it's brand new. The camera just keeping you from denying what's going on. That's all. It ain't new.
What's this? Did you look this video up? Or you just started it?
Oh yeah, this fire extinguisher challenge.
Say what? Stupid ass motherfucker. Oh hell nah. You dumb motherfucker. He might die.
I swear.
He about to die.
He about to die.
This nigga just put a fire extinguisher in his mouth and blew it.
And the pressure.
That shit, it's gonna push it all the way down your fucking stomach, nigga. Like, your whole fucking throat, your stomach gotta be dry.
In your mouth?
And then it could have.
This is so stupid with the cameras.
Sorry.
And then it could have blew out his stomach, the pressure.
You blew out his eyes, could have blew out, cause you know when that shit come out your nose, your eyes is right there, nigga. Same goddamn.
Out his ears, blew his
same goddamn
eardrums.
ducks. This shit go right down in there. It's crazy as fuck.
Could have blew his eardrums, eyes, all that.
What?
What?
I only got one. You gotta look. I wanna see you a lighter for what? You know, smoking up there, cuz.
It's a lighter right there. Is that my lighter?
It don't work, son. It don't work. There you go. There's a bunch of lighters in that damn cup. Put them together.
Next video.
Yeah, that was the itchy.
I could tell she was horny, her tits started popping out more. I was like, oh, say less.
What?
And next thing you know, this nigga come out of nowhere, kiss the bitch. I was like, oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no. He cock blocked like that? Kiss the thotty? Damn.
Where did he get that from?
Is he white?
He
Or
looks
is he
like
a little
he's
Puerto Rican?
not sure. He looks
No, yes,
Italian.
he did say nigga. He said this nigga came out of nowhere and kissed him.
That's why I was like, what?
Where did he get
Did
that
everybody
story
miss
from?
that? Yo, it must be real because he did it real smooth. Nigga. He did it real smooth.
Wiz, do you have a light on you that I can use? Because the lighters already used in the cup don't work, and this one don't work.
You gotta put them together.
Common sense, I already did that. Wiz, do you have a lighter? Do you have a lighter, Archangel? Do you have a lighter, Keto? One of y'all so I can light this grill and cook for my kids. Thank you, Keto.
Meanwhile, I'm back at the
You
ranch.
feel me?
Alright, so
And we fade back.
Hey, we gonna put that in there. Like, everybody pause. The whole crew got quiet.
I ain't say it.
Do not engage.
Oh.
What can you talk about? She slid to me. You feel me? I could tell she was horny, her tits started popping out more. I was like, oh, say less.
Where did he get that
Hold on,
from?
look.
You know this nigga come out of nowhere, kiss the bitch. I was like, oh,
Came out of
hell
nowhere.
no. And next thing you know, this nigga come out of nowhere, kiss the bitch. I was like,
See how-
oh, hell no.
See, is the black dude saying because he said nigga, or is he because he kissed the bitch?
Kiss the thotty?
Thotty, bro. Yeah, that nigga Puerto Rican. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, he got to
The
be
Puerto Ricans, yeah. You see how it just
the
smooth?
rhythm,
The
yeah.
dude recording, and you know what I'm saying? Nigga Puerto Rican.
The
That's what I say. You know what I'm saying? Up north,
Titty start
up
popping out. I
north,
said,
Puerto
oh,
Ricans say
say
nigga. Say less. That shit was pimp like that shit was. Hey, you ever seen the movie Kids? You ever seen the movie Kids? Oh man, that's what that little
You
white
never
boy
seen the
remember.
movie Kids?
That's what that white boy. You never seen Kids? Man, that shit.
it
Oh,
on?
we got it's
It's a whole bunch of
Shawty
kids
from
kissing the whole movie.
and Shawty from what's
Kissing-
that Man in
kissing
Black?
and fucking.
Ain't it the Man in Black?
Smoking weed. I mean, they ain't actual kids.
Shawty from Man in Black. It's when she was little. She's in it. Yeah, it's just a bunch of niggas in New York. It's about them just fucking up, being bad as hell all day, all the type of shit. You know what I'm saying? When the nigga catch AIDS, start giving it out a whole bunch of bitches. That you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But it's the white boy.
Surgeon virgin.
It's the white boy.
Virgins, but he had HIV, so he fucking virgins.
And he ended up smashing
One
one
bitch
chick that wasn't a virgin, but she said she was a virgin.
So the whole movie she spent looking for this nigga, and he up here trying to smash this other bitch that's a virgin. That's her friend's little sister. And her friend, like, they both go to get a test. You feel me? Her friend a freak, but her friend don't get no. She come out clean, but she come out with HIV, and she only had sex one time. So when the bitch like, yo, you got HIV, she's like, she just sitting there like, what? Like, what? She like, no, I only fucked one person. She like, well, nigga, well, you got it, nigga. You might want to find that nigga.
And this nigga out smashing bitches all day.
Yeah, he don't like using condoms.
And it's called Kids?
Yeah, it's called Kids.
And it's a white dude. This is corny ass white dude, nigga. It's so weird.
Yeah, he's like, yo,
it's like,
son,
yo, this nigga is
yo,
getting
son, I
pussy,
had
nigga,
it.
like-
She's getting mad.
He's like, yo, man,
That
she
shit is
had a
fucking
little bit of blood. I be loving that, yo. Like, He's like, yeah, man, that pussy was
I
mad.
try to remember his name because he was a superstar. I mean, he was a
I ain't
movie
seen him.
star when he
I ain't seen him on nothing else.
Yeah, I got. Oh man, where my phone at? But come on, let's get on this neck. This is like a bra right here. Oh, is that a granny bra? Look at granny.
That ain't Granny.
Grandpa.
That's somebody old. Oh, they just look old.
Somebody fell in the hole. How the hell you didn't see that big ass hole?
Oh, damn. It had nothing to do with the fight.
They probably fucked her face up.
Stop the fight.
Yeah, like she caught herself.
She caught
Did it
herself.
so
with
fast.
Or
that.
maybe it's not that deep.
Talking about distraction from the fight.
You see how everybody was like, yo, fuck the fight. Oh, is it gonna open and he fall?
Oh, somebody stuck in the elevator?
They stupid.
That shit else to do, nigga.
Hell nah.
While we're waiting, nigga, let's make a 30-minute song.
About your ass, bitch. Don't worry, you ain't got it. We here right with you. About singing your ass stuck. Hell nah. This is Stuck 901 Key WRG. They remixed it. Hell nah.
You did an interview in which you said,
Just
it's not the worst thing to slap a woman now and then. As I remember, you said you don't do it with a clenched fist, it's better to do it with an open hand. Yeah, remember that? Yeah. I didn't love that.
I haven't changed my opinion.
You have.
Damn.
You
Well.
think it's good to slap a woman?
No, I don't think it's good.
You don't think it's bad?
I don't think it's that bad. I think that it depends entirely on the circumstances and if it merits it. Yeah.
Well, what would merit it?
Well, if you have tried everything else, and women are pretty good at this, they can't leave it alone. They don't want to have the last word, and you give them the last word, but they're not happy with the last word. They want to say it again.
You're like, bitch, be quiet.
Basically said,
Then, I think it's absolutely right.
Well, what would...
What happened at the end?
Don't talk during the video.
What happened at the end?
She acted it out again,
Rob.
That nigga on the pimp
In
shit.
which you said, not the worst thing to slap a woman now and then. As I remember, you said you don't do it with a clenched fist, it's better to do it with an
You want
open
to slap
hand.
her right there.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
In bed, but not like just smack.
No talking during the video.
You think it's good to slap a woman?
No, I don't think it's good.
You don't think it's bad?
I don't think it's that bad. I think that it depends entirely on the circumstances and if it merits it. Yeah.
Well, what would merit it?
Well, if you have tried
She trying to
everything
provoke,
else,
is it?
and women are pretty good at this, they can't leave it alone.
Oh, they can't leave it
They
alone.
don't want to have the last word, and you give them the last word, but they're not happy with the last word. They want to say it again. And
Again.
and get into a really provocative situation.
Bitch, be quiet.
Then, I think it's absolutely right.
Well, what would...
Bitch. Powder.
Oh, that's what they're doing.
Bitch again. I ain't
That's
gonna
like
lie.
he smacked her.
So
Then I think it's absolutely right. And then when she's trying to ask another question, it's just
They're
like,
like,
bah,
he smacked her.
nigga.
He slapping for real.
I think it's absolutely right.
Well, what would...
Asking another goddamn question. Just answer the question.
That was good. That was good.
That shit was
She was asking for it.
It took this nigga around 3 times.
I know. You feel me? Every time I just start.
But that was the best one, that last one.
That shit was
Just
funny.
sounded off
Yeah, goddamn.
Are you singing tonight?
I believe nobody should be hitting nobody.
Rapping. Jet Black.
That shit was funny.
That is my
last
opinion in
Is
relationships
this
and
something on
dealing
the
with
web?
people. Nobody should be hitting nobody. That's my opinion.
Man.
Not during regular times. I think
If your safety isn't in jeopardy,
I think sometimes
nobody-
sex warrants a smack.
Oh, that's different on the air. Hey, come on, you know, back it up. You know, that's different. That's that.
It should be where no one has to put their hands on my
But I'm talking about in the physical harm. No.
Is this something you had? What's this? Just something that was on there. That was on the list.
I'm high as hell.
Are you rapping?
I don't know. I might get me a nap in. What time did I wake up? Keto look kind of tired.
5:08.
Kind of tired. I want to order my red snapper, but
You eat red snapper? How?
how?
Like fried, escovitch? What do you do?
Escovitch is fried.
I mean, it's different though. It's still different from regular fried. Where do you get yours from?
Mangoes. Mangoes at West End, because mangoes downtown be slow as fuck. I still love y'all, but y'all slow as hell. You order a cocoa bread, nigga, that's 30 minutes.
I'm telling you, why
Seriously, for cocoa bread?
You be like, man, what? You be like, nigga, is y'all making, is y'all kneading the dough, nigga? Like,
Making it from scratch?
It's like, we buttering the dough right now, Bretchen. Pop it in the oven, yo. Oh.
Yeah, I'm all for smacking, but not during a regular day. Only sex.
I mean, honestly, Sean Connery made a lot of sense.
Truthfully, that's just the real shit because back in the
they
day,
just don't want to leave it alone. I mean, violence is never the answer unless the question is what is never the answer. You like that, don't you?
But see, violence is actions with the intent to hurt. You know what I'm saying? A little smack is the intent to remind you that you're talking to guys.
Considering that you used to be Muslim.
That's your third question, Yeah, it wasn't a follow through slap. It was just like a bam. It's a wrist. It was with the wrist motion. You feel me?
The Quran actually says beat your woman like
niggas come from the back.
So I can see where they would be like, yeah, that's okay.
But they changed it. They ain't used to say
They
beat.
didn't. It says
It was
beat your
another
woman
word,
lightly.
but they translated
Basically,
it.
it's the same thing.
And that's old.
You seen the old school
language.
Look, you seen the old school white movies where the nigga grab the bitch and hold her like,
The old one.
you know that shit?
I ain't talking about Italian slap. You got Italian slap, that nigga throw that right down.
Nigga spin a bitch around like, huh?
Come here, Harry. Damn it, did I tell you?
Shit.
Hey, Mikey, go upstairs.
You're so stupid.
Your
mama's in here.
I gotta have a little pork.
I mean, I would never slap my wife because she'll probably lock up
Smack
on
you
me.
back?
Oh yeah, she'll go crazy. She probably start throwing remotes. I remember her brother.
Throwing remotes?
I remember her brother tried to go crazy on her one time, nigga. Look, wrong with that. This is when I was a
Boy,
teenager.
you talking about you? I didn't know whether to laugh or get out the way. I was like,
She started laughing.
Smiling,
She started laughing hysterically, nigga. I said, "What the fuck is going on?"
Some people are like that.
And then she lost that brush. I said, "Oh, it's real, nigga."
every time she come back into the room, she got a smile on her face. And I was like, yo, Eric, nigga, you might want to run, nigga. I was like, you ain't gonna run. And look, the first time she threw, what did she throw the first time?
It was a remote.
Remote. And I was like, and she was like, she threw the remote and was smiling her ass off when she walked out the room. And Henry was like, man, chill out.
in her head,
Chill out,
she's like,
man.
okay.
And I was like, what you mean, chill out? She smiled. He was like, no, man, she about to come back. When she came back in there with a brush, what would I say? She threw that bitch with a full-fledged smile. She said, once she threw that, you might go with that. Woo! Then she did something else. Then she started attacking that nigga, and her mom had to come in there. But
It's just like when you get the text, okay,
she was
I got
like,
you.
pow, pow, like, what the fuck is going on?
Nigga, it's real, nigga.
That's the
You
first
don't
time-
slap a person like that, nigga.
That's
You
the
know what I'm
first
saying?
time I ever seen
Yeah,
some
'cause
shit
it's
like
not
that.
gonna end. She's not gonna give up. She'll be sitting there waiting for you to go to sleep. Like, oh, you want something to drink? Huh? Some food? I'll be like, man, hell no.
What's that movie where that
fucked up.
lady brings that guy that pie? And she's like, here's a pie.
There's a lot of movies like that.
Oh no, she was getting him. She put something in it. I can't remember what she put in
There's
it.
a lot of movies like that.
There's a lot of movies like that,
No,
too.
this one was very popular. I can't remember.
The
that.
shit
It's an old
pie.
movie.
But she gave it to
Basically,
a white
yeah.
lady.
There's an old movie.
Yeah, that one, the one he's talking
We're talking
about.
The Help.
Yeah, I think that is
Something
it.
like that, is that
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lady with the
I ain't
round
seen that.
face.
So you want to sign
dark
out, brother?
complexion.
Yeah, it was The Help. She put Axlax in the pie.
Just wanted this.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yo, you got 2 more minutes, yo. Chill.
2 more minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 5:13.
Look at Keto said, sit your motherfucking ass down. Say it the way you wanted to say. Nobody say cut.
You going to the spot?
Not yo, cause we gotta sign out,
My
right?
sister, then I'm gonna come.
I mean, shit, I don't ever put that shit up in there. But whatever.
She said it's the one,
Fuck
so
it. I mean,
hopefully she'll
you'll
come
never,
on.
She
if you'll never put it in there, why you keep doing it?
They still talking about that shit.
Where's
You gonna see with your sister.
Tell me to sit
Yeah, man. Going back to where we started with the subject with this America with the president, cops, all that.
That nigga Ark know how to goddamn say.
Hang on to
This
a
is the You Out
goddamn
Here podcast. We are out, my nigga. My name is W the Don Juan DeMarco, aka Wiz, aka Wise, aka Wisdom, aka Wizard, aka in your bitch's draws. Not for real, cause I'm married. I don't mean it, Benita.
Catch me at Rasta Shot You. Rasta Shot CHA. Y'all know.
IG, Rael, the Archangel, artist, entrepreneur, just all around Island Money 14 job money.
You know what? Look, you late as fuck. Hold up, sit. Hold up. Come here. Come here. Go on. Peace, deuces. Peace, deuces. You the nigga I've been waiting for.